Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. Today, we've reached category 130, Finance and Personal Economics, must-know phrasal verbs for success. In this lesson, you'll learn essential phrasal verbs to help you talk about money, savings, and smart financial decisions. Let's start with set aside. This means to save money or resources for a specific purpose. For example, you should set aside some money each month for emergencies. It's essential for budgeting and financial planning. Next, we have cut back on. This means to reduce expenses or consumption. For instance, we're cutting back on dining out to save more money. It's useful when talking about financial discipline or cost reduction. Then there's cashing on. This means to profit from a situation or opportunity. For example, the company cashed in on the popularity of electric cars. It's often used in business or investment contexts. Next up is run out of. This means to use up all of something like money or resources. For instance, I ran out of cash, so I had to use my credit card. It's helpful when discussing limited resources or unexpected expenses. Now let's look at payoff. This means to finish paying a debt or loan. For example, I finally paid off my student loans last year. It's great for talking about financial freedom and debt management. Another useful verb is bring in. This means to earn or generate income. For instance, the new business brought in a lot of revenue this year. It's used when discussing profits, salaries, or earnings. Then we have take out. This means to get a loan or withdraw money. For example, they took out a mortgage to buy their first house. It's essential for talking about financial transactions or loans. Next up is put aside. Similar to set aside, it means to save money for a specific purpose. For instance, I'm putting aside money for my vacation next summer. It's useful for talking about saving strategies and future plans. Then we have dip into. This means to use money from savings or a reserve. For example, I had to dip into my savings to pay for the car repair. It's often used when unexpected expenses arise. Another key verb is fork out. This means to pay for something, especially something expensive or unexpected. For instance, we had to fork out a lot of money for concert tickets. It often implies reluctance or an unexpected cost. Next is break even. This means to neither make a profit nor a loss. For example, the business finally broke even after 2 years of operation. It's crucial for discussing financial success and business stability. Then we have splash out on. This means to spend a lot of money on something luxurious or non-essential. For instance, he splashed out on a brand new car after getting a big bonus. It's used when people treat themselves to something special. Another essential phrasal verb is mark down. This means to reduce the price of an item. For example, they marked down all the winter clothes at the end of the season. It's commonly used in retail or shopping contexts. Next up is rake in. This means to earn a large amount of money. For instance, the movie raked in millions of dollars on its opening weekend. It's great for discussing profits or high earnings. Finally, we have sell out. This means that all items have been sold or that something is no longer available. For example, the concert tickets sold out in minutes. It's often used in shopping, events, or entertainment. And that's it for category 130, Finance and Personal Economics. Must-know phrasal verbs for success. These phrasal verbs will help you discuss savings, budgeting, and financial success with confidence. This was category 130 of our course. Stay motivated, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.